You ever had those days, bad days? I've had bad days. Then you have those days where you go check the mailbox on your way hunting in the morning, and you're on the cover of the magazine. You know, I'll be doggone if you don't go out there, kill you a big old fine stud gobbler. Some days are just good days. How y'all doing this morning? We are, I bet you can't guess what we're doing this morning. What I'm doing this morning. Hope you're doing the same thing. Doing a little turkey hunt. Just gonna do a little turkey hunt this morning. Going back to an area that we hunted way at the beginning of the season and haven't been back. That turkey that I killed that we slipped up under on video, had the guy come drive down by us and all that type of hoopla. Going back to that area, not the same exact spot, but that area. Hadn't really been back here because this place seemed to have attracted quite a few folks. Recognize that as soon as we started spending some time here those first couple days of the season. So jumped ship and went elsewhere. But with it being later in the season, I'm wondering how things are looking now. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful season. Had a wonderful season. Hope those of you down here in the southeast that are following along enjoyed what we've been able to bring you. This southeastern turkey hunt with the fashion that we like to turkey hunt is hard to document. I'm not gonna make any excuses. I'm just not good enough to do this, especially by myself. I just don't like using decoys. And in order to self-film, that's pretty important. And I like hunting woods turkeys. You don't find us on many fields. All of this, in my opinion, adds to difficult of videoing. And of course, you're hunting birds in the southeast. It's a little different. A little different hunting in Nebraska and Kansas. Nebraska and Kansas makes killers, that's for sure. If anybody wants to be a quote-unquote turkey killer, go spend your little time in Nebraska and Kansas. It's fun, don't get me wrong. It's not comparable to what you do Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. It's just different. Next week, I'll be trying to document some of my it'll be a 9-day trip out to Washington, Idaho, Montana. We may hit those as well, and hopefully we can document some of that. Let y'all see how that goes down. Trying to put the pieces to the puzzle together on that now. Y'all get to see how I live out of the back of a rental car and how I make do when I have to fly. Because obviously Washington is a long way from here. Quite impossible to drive that. Not impossible, but you'd have to chew up about 4 days worth of hunting time. We're here. Let's jump on that bike and get started. We got to roll. We're running just a touch late, but I think we'll be all right. Back on the Punisher again this morning. All right. Daylight is here, and I've heard a turkey, 2 turkeys, I think, extremely long way away. I'm just trying to get close enough at this point to get a pin on them. But even that's gonna be a chore. I got to where I wanted to be, and I heard something 3 times in a row that was just, you couldn't tell it was a turkey gobble, but the timing and stuff was just too perfect for it not to be a turkey gobble, because it was so far off. So I covered a few hundred yards and confirmed that it's definitely a turkey gobble. and I think it's 2. They're a freaking long ways. So I'm hoofing it, which they're probably flying down right now, and that'll put them completely out of my earshot. But what else do you do? This is why I'm in shape after turkey season. Nothing like motivation like a extremely distant gobble. They gotta be on the ground. I'm gassed. It sounded just straight out in front of me a long ways. I don't know if I could hear a half mile this time of year. Typically, if they're on top and there's no leaves, you can hear about a half mile, maybe a little better. But with this thick foliage, I don't think you can hear a half mile. And the gobbles were kind of echoing, almost like they were in a bottom. And I thought it was 2 turkeys, and it sounded like they were feeding off each other. So I dropped a pin in this bottom that's right here below me. Guess the only thing to do now is hit a call and see if they fire up somewhere. I'm going to take that glass call, see if we can get one to go. Well, I stood up to hit that glass call like I just promised y'all I was going to. And a turkey flew out of a tree down there, about 75 yards below me. Sound like a big turkey. There's a turkey gobbling straight down there, forever and a day away, but he's gobbling pretty good. So I'm thinking to try to figure out how to get down there. It's going to take forever, but we're going to try to see if we can get closer, or at least get a pin on him. All right, I got around and got on this ridge top. It's a hogback in the pines. This was real narrow. Grassy. Turkey I was headed to is behind me. Just had one chime off right down here, relatively close, but close enough to get a pin on for sure. Ooh, he's starting to saw some logs too. We've got a pin dropped on him. I'm gonna drop down in this bottom with him and see how he acts, see what he does. About what I figured. Not gonna push the subject. Just happy to find one. I'm just gonna walk out the bottom. He's back up that way. I'm gonna walk out this. It's gonna hit the trail that I got my bike parked on. So I can take a left and get right down there where that other turkey was gobbling. See if I can get a pin on him as well. I'll be back in here at some point in the next little bit and try to find him. If you could have been on him about 20 minutes ago when he was doing that gobbling, I think he was in his killing mood. Just have to get on them and be ready, be right there with them when they get in that mood. So I got up here on this high point, got back up at the trail. This roadbed kind of runs up the spine, and he gobbled. He had rolled over, and when he gobbled, I was up here just clucking, fixing to call down in this bottom on the other side of this spine. He gobbled at it. When he did, I could tell they'd rolled over the ridge from the bottom that I had him in. And when he did that, when he gobbled, the hen started yelping with him. So that could have been an additional reason that he, if he did hear it, he didn't gobble. Him have just met up. So all that gobbling that he did while I was walking down that ridge did exactly what it was supposed to.
Find the truck keys. That's not a good thing. Jokers must be hiding.
What's Chubb's keeping his middle console? Cigars, huh?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to smoke out on HW.
And there's some Tums over in the corner.
Dude, when I was up in Delaware, I got sick. And whatever that was stayed with me for a couple of days, and I had the worst acid. I mean, reflux. It was just kicking my little tail. So,
and then a little about that tail bull.
I actually thought I'd been doing better, man. My pants have been fitting better and everything.
Turkey season.
You saying I've been putting it on again, huh?
It's turkey season. You dropping them LVs like nobody's business.
I didn't even get near that ice cream last night. Do you want to make a bet when you get...
We all know that's a lie. Well, we're trolling, as Chubbs calls it, and I think we need to start trolling. We're on a ridge top listening over where I heard that bird yesterday. I just heard that rattle again down there.
It's straight out.
Straight there. There's got to be a turkey over there. I'm gonna start trolling because y'all heard it yesterday. Surely y'all heard it yesterday. I ain't making this up. There was a turkey in here gobbling, and gobbling well enough to kill yesterday. So we gotta find him. And they called for a 2-mile-an-hour wind. It's more than 2 miles an hour.
Go down there and offer him a lesson.
It's been a rough day. We ain't heard turkeys that was here yesterday, and I know good and damn well they were here yesterday. Had a dude come in from another road, come in there and jack us all up. You hear that? Wayne Dozier, Jared Lowe, you better put them calls up. Kenny Mount's coming.
I think that call's back on, don't you?
No, that's just right.
You serious?
Yeah.
Feels like it don't have that snap to it no more.
Got it. You heard what I said, didn't you?
I can't believe I'm in the presence of greatness every time I'm with you calling. And I can't get any damn pointers, tips, tactics.
It's because you're perfect. You can't improve on perfect.
Yeah, right.
Wayne Dozier, Jared Lowe, you better keep them calls put up. Sadler, you better keep them calls in your purse like you have the last several years. Kenny Mount's coming to Alabama, June 2018.
Alabama Hammer.